Hello Aquarius, what is up? It's your girl ShiShi with She Reads Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all have been doing well. I have missed y'all, Aquarius. This is my last day of my fast. I'm kind of taking a shortcut today. I was supposed to be chilling as well, but I miss y'all. I miss creating, I miss pulling cards, engaging with y'all. So I'm back at it. I'm still working on some, other personal habits myself. I have not watched any tarot. So that's one thing that I did stick to the whole week. I didn't watch any tarot. I did, read a few posts. I posted my moonbow post, but I didn't like engage or, watch any readings or anything like that. Okay. But like I said, there are some personal habits that I'm still working on. Smoking. To just make sure that, I'm not missing anything, because like I got a reading from a reader due to like a technicality. She offered me a free reading, and she was an Aquarius, by the way, and she is so dope. But I mentioned to her like I'm trying to stop smoking or whatever. Spirit wants me to get to a place where I'm not overindulging in smoking, so that I'm not like projecting or filling in my own thoughts when I need to be open to hearing what Spirit has to say. And she was saying, like, based off her reading, she was like, and my sun and moon placement being water sign, she's like, maybe you should like try just sipping a little bit of red wine, and I'm not really a drinker at all. Like I may, drink a glass of wine and then that's all I need, because like I be so in my feelings, like it doesn't take much. And I feel like when I smoke, like I'm smoking it to kind of just release it, let it go, because I don't want to think about it. So I might try that just to see, what happens. But yeah, let's see what Spirit wants you to know, Aquarius, about your next 7 days. All right. Next 7 days for Aquarius. Next 7 days for Aquarius. All right. 9 of baskets. All right. So the focus is wish fulfillment. I like it. Hold on. Let me adjust this camera. Okay. So yeah, the focus this week, it looks like wish fulfillment, whatever it may be for you, money, traveling, protection, whatever. That looks like the focus for you this week. It looks like this week what's coming in is you get into a place where you're no longer at a stalemate. You know exactly which direction you want to go. You may even get a chance to, say what it is that you want to say. We have the Empress right behind that. So, yeah, people definitely coming towards you, attracted to you to hear what you have to say. So let's get more. Tell me more about this 9 of baskets for Aquarius. 9 of baskets for Aquarius. Okay. We got the 9 of sticks and the Sun of sticks. Okay. So the 9 of baskets and 9 of sticks, this gives me the energy of like you tired of being in a certain position. You've had enough of not, achieving or not getting your wishes fulfilled. And the Sun of Sticks energy is giving me like, but I'm not giving up. I'm going to achieve what it is I'm looking forward to. Sun of Sticks is very fearless, very solution based. Like the sky is the limit for the Sun of Sticks. Okay. All right, we got the 8 of Knives at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, something about the next 7 days that you're going to come into is going to feel liberating. All right, Let's pull some cards around this just to check in with this energy. Spirit, tell me about this Nine of Baskets, Nine of Sticks. I'm going to go to the spiritual deck first. Because the Nine of Sticks, it always gives me, you know, ancestral protection. So tell me more about the Nine of Baskets, Nine of Sticks for Aquarius. Nine of Baskets, Nine of Sticks for Aquarius. You are not their source. Ooh, okay. And now we talk daily. Okay. So, like, you are not their source, and now we talk daily. So, there could have been a time, like, there could have been a time where you weren't that tight with spirit. Like, you kind of just set in your own ways, like, you know, just on your own path, you know, walking sleep, as they say. You know, you're not quite awakened. You know, you just think you have it all figured out, which, you know, us fixed signs, we have that, especially if it's our sun sign. Like, that's our core, you know. We just feel like we got it all figured out. But now, like, you come to a place where you talk to your spirit guides daily. And that's a lot of growth. Like, that's that Nine of Sticks energy. Like, you've had enough. You are prepared for the worst, but like, you're resilient about it. Like, you know, spirit got your back, and you're not their source. That's their survival is not your job. Release the weight. Let God be God. Okay. So yeah, this could be also somebody trying to use you as wish fulfillment. You know, use you to help them reach their goals. You know, and you may have spent a lot of your life doing just that, helping everybody reach their goals because, like, you felt like your goals was just so out of reach. It was just easier to help someone else. I've been there. But, like, now it's like you may have gotten a taste or got a view of what it is that you want, and it's not that hard to reach. And that's that Son of Sticks energy is giving me. Like, it's not that hard. This is something that I can do. Okay. Let's see what we got on the bottom of this deck. Spiritual parasite. Something is feeding on your light. Notice it, reclaim it, and name it. Okay, so yeah, somebody is definitely in you all's energy, where is it spiritually or, you know, physically, that just wants a spot with you, like in your limelight. Because we got spiritual parasite, spiritual intruder, and spiritual agenda at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, somebody is coming in, you know, with some hidden intentions, but like, you got your guard up. And like I said, if your guard gets weak, your ancestors, they got your back. Okay. All right, Spirit, tell me more about this Nine of Sticks in the Nine of Baskets. Tell me more about the Nine of Sticks, Nine of Baskets, Nine of Sticks, and Nine of Baskets, please, Spirit. What's that Nine of Sticks and Nine of Baskets? Okay. We got Aunt Caroline. All right, so this is the Wheel of Fortune. You know, this is your time. You know, this is fated. You know, this is your time to accept all the favor and grace thrown your way, right? And it's your time to, you know, make sure that you take the most advantage of this time. So, like, you know, when the opportunity is gone, or, you know, the wheel starts turning, and, you know, because, you know, like, life is not just lucky, you know, like, it's just a specific window when you're, you know, you're in alignment, doing the right things, and, you know, spirit just puts you in this certain window where, like, the opportunity is just, like, you can smell it, you dream it, like, it's just right there. And, like, spirit be, like, putting, like, little obstacles in our way, whether it's people, places, or things, just to see if we're gonna let it, you know, drive us off course. Okay, just seeing if we've actually taken heed to these lessons. Okay, we got the Ace of Baskets at the bottom of the deck. And with Aunt Caroline here, like I said, this is, I feel like whatever this is in the next 7 days is coming into you as something that you've been waiting on. With the Ace of Baskets and the Nine of Wands, like this is healing energy. Tell me more about Aunt Caroline, this Nine of Sticks energy. 10-10. All right, Nine of Coins. Yeah, we got all the nines here. So you're definitely closing out something, coming to the very end of something to start something new. Like you got 9, 9, 9, 10. So yeah, you are definitely being tested to see exactly how you're gonna move with this. Like, have you really learned the lesson that you are going to focus on self first? Like, you're not going to take care of everybody else with whatever this blessing is this something that you really, focusing on you? You're going to focus on letting this, like, the focus is letting this build you up, not to take care of everyone else. Like, yeah, 6 of Coins. This is 1111 on the phone. Like, this is your karmic repayment. This is for you. This is your good fortune. This is giving you something to celebrate, okay? And Spirit wants to make sure that you are clean spiritually. You have a clear vision and you do what you need to do with this so that you don't backtrack or, have anything attached onto this blessing that's going to put you in, make you retreat back to solitude and have to heal all over again. Wait for this time to come back in. Like, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to go into solitude now and, get the introspection that you need, get the downloads that you need, ask Spirit what it is that you want, that they want you to know, and move that way. You don't want to wait until the time comes and try to draw up a plan then, All right. Spirit, can you sum up this Aunt Caroline and Nine of Coins for me? Aunt Caroline and Nine of Coins for Aquarius. Ace of Knives. Yeah, some kind of some kind of breakthrough, some kind of truth coming through, something fair with the Ace of Knives, some justice. Got a 2 of Baskets at the bottom of the deck. So, either some of y'all could, be having some kind of breakthrough come through in love, if that's what you're looking for, making amends, resolving conflicts. But in the next 7 days, yeah, you definitely are going to be clearing your conscience, whether it's for self, to reconcile or to decide to move forward, whatever it is. Okay. All right, Spirit, you want to tell us what this Ace of Knives is about? What is this breakthrough about? What's this Ace of Knives about? What's the Ace of Knives about? 10 of Knives. Yeah, some kind of breakthrough that's coming in after something that knocked you down. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about this Ace of Knives, 10 of Knives. Tell me about the Ace of Knives and 10 of Knives. Ace of Knives and 10 of Knives. Ace of Knives and 10 of Knives. All right, we got breaking cycles and commitment issues. Yeah, this is going to be some kind of test that you're going through. Like, have you had enough of whatever this pattern is? But like this 7 days, I feel like This is definitely the energy you're going to be in. Like, you're not entertaining anyone that, you know, is scared to settle down or afraid of commitment. Like, you've invested enough of your time into that. Like, you are busy. You got better things to do. You got wake up call in reverse. Spiritual awakening, sudden clarity, urgent awareness. Can't ignore anymore. Okay. So, like, with this in reverse, it's giving me, like, this isn't a wake up call. This is something that you are already, you know, you already don't caught on to. Like, this is not alarming at all. Like, you are in a self-made energy. You know, divine is definitely got their hands all in your plate. Like, they not gonna let you fuck this up or so much. Okay. Like, this is what I'm getting. Divine is not gonna let you do with so much. So, like, you either gonna set these boundaries yourself, or, you know, spirit gonna do it, because they're gonna make sure that during this auspicious time, like, they're gonna make sure you set. So, like, yeah. All right, let's talk more about this, because it seems like it's leaning towards, like, some kind of love. I created another little deck, y'all. I think we're gonna like this one. I've been liking how it has been, you know, tying the readings together so far. So let's see. All right. All right, Spirit, tell us about this Ace of Nines, Ten of Nines. Yeah, somebody's selling some Beetlejuice is what I'm getting. Yeah, somebody's trying to sell the Beetlejuice. All right, tell me more about Ace of Nines, Ten of Nines. Ace of Nines, Ten of Nines. All right. We got the fantasy was feeding you. See, I told y'all, Beetlejuice. Silly me, how weak are you? Okay. And we got misleading notification. So the fantasy was feeding you illusion, awakening truths. Sometimes it's the dream of what could be that keeps us hooked, not the reality of what it is. What are you in love with? The potential or the connection? Okay. Then we got misleading notification. We got a manipulative outreach, emotional bait, intentional confusion. This is the universe testing your standards. You're not obligated to entertain anyone's uncertainty. So if someone, like, sends you, you know, some kind of message, you know, calling your name or something, and, you know, you've been waiting to hear from this person. You want to hear what this person has to say. So you respond, you know, with a question mark or whatever. And, you know, they just want to see if they still got that hold on you to make you respond. But they really don't have what it takes to, you know, respond. They just want to see if you're still there, like a temperature check. Okay. And then we got feelings are mutual at the bottom, and we talked and no one disappeared. So, like, some of you could be dealing with, like, a twin flame connection where there is a mutual connection. Like, the connection is shared, the love is shared, and we talked and no one disappeared. And that comes out the voice note to freedom. So, like, someone actually is hearing what you have to say, and, like, they're going to sit down and be an adult and listen, and you are going to both share how you feel, and it looks like it's not going to cause anyone to run away. And we got, and yes, she got me there. Yes, I said it. I can't go a day without you. So, yeah, some of y'all are breaking, you know, some kind of toxic cycle and moving on to something more stable. Yeah, what's that? And yes, I said it. Yeah, suffocate. Like, somebody can't breathe without you. They need you in their energy, they feel. Okay, anyone is breaking cycles, commitment issues. Your absence is felt. Impact, self-worth, quiet truth. Even if they never say it, your presence matters, and so does your absence. Stepping away has created space for reflection on both sides. So, yeah, like I said, some of y'all are in, like, a twin flame connection. You could be in, like, a separation from your twin, and you don't know how they feel about you because there's no communication. But just know that your absence is felt. Like, don't you know, go chasing, you know, be chosen. If you've prayed to Spirit about it, pray to God about it, you know, allow them to do the work, and, you know, hopefully this person will take heed. But like I said, the energy that's coming out for the next 7 days is somebody that is not taking heed. The energy of the person that could be in a twin flame, like that's on the bottom of the deck, like they're still coming in. All right. Yeah, but somebody is definitely feeling your absence for sure. All right, spirits. Let's get a self-care message on this side. Can I get a self-care message for this side, Spirit? Can I get a self-care message? All right, meditate. Quiet the mind and let your soul speak. I told you. Spirit wants to talk to y'all. And it's crazy that I started my reading off telling all my business about how I'm trying to stop smoking so that I can make sure the downloads that I'm getting are, you know, clear, and I'm not, you know, projecting or anything like that. So yeah, Aquarius, it's time for us to do that and get some sleep and rest and be nice, but not too nice. Okay, and release expectations. All right, let's see what this Son of Sticks is about. Let's see this energy you're going to be taking on next week to overcome, you know, this. All right, Spirit, tell us about Son of Sticks and Nine of Baskets. Tell us about Son of Sticks and Nine of Baskets. Son of Sticks and Nine of Baskets. Dr. Buzzard. Good old justice. Just us. Justice. Like I said, this is something, I feel like I've said this before with Aquarius reason. This is something, some kind of action that you had to, or are going to decide that you have to step forward and do to look out for yourself. Like, it's something that you may have been holding back on, or, you know, just not seizing the opportunity on when it comes to something that could really benefit you, benefit your well-being. And I feel like the next 7 days, you are finally gonna weigh that option. You're gonna, yeah, you got Mother 6 and 6 of Sticks at the bottom of the deck, and the Free Man. So yeah, like you embracing your confidence, you overcoming whatever hardship, you know, whatever it is that is keeping you not from being recognized, or, you know, doing what you need to do, and you are taking that leap of faith and you doing exactly that. Okay, Spirit, tell me more about the Son of Sticks and Dr. Buzzard. Son of Sticks and Dr. Buzzard. Son of Sticks and Dr. Buzzard. All right, 4 sticks. Yeah, whatever this is, you doing it just for you, your foundation, your family, whatever. But this is something that you have to do to lay some type of roots, to lay some kind of stable foundation. This is something Spirit is putting, is constantly reminding you, like, this is something that you got to do. It's nothing like just because it's okay for right now, or, you know, hey, don't get weak to it. Just do it, okay? Just do it, because it's gonna end some kind of stagnation. It's gonna, you know, bring some kind of something tangible in, that's gonna bring some kind of moderation into your life, okay? And we need that. Yeah, we got courting at the top of the deck and 8 of coins. All right, Spirit, tell me about this 4 sticks and Dr. Buzzard. Four sticks and Dr. Buzzard, 10 of coins, and 2 of coins. All right, 10 and 2 of coins. That goes down to the 3 of coins, which is about like a level up, growing professionally, you know, collaborating with people that is like-minded, you know, working with spirit. Um, but yeah, I feel like whatever this is going to bring some kind of balance, restore some kind of order in your home life. Yeah, it's going to give you some clarity. Um, yeah, it's going to give you the clarity you need. Yeah, something about the next 7 days, you're going to be doing something. Like I said, it could definitely be something dealing with the court system. You know, you could be feeling led to, you know, file some type of paperwork, because that's what I'm getting here. Like you being led to file some type of paperwork or something like that. Maybe to like support your kids, or, you know, I don't know, child support, alimony, whatever. Like I feel like it's something regarding that, like I said, you may not be, like you may not be looking like as that as an option. Like you may just be moving like a single parent or something like that. But like as long as the other parent is out here in this world, like you have to do, like, you have to hold people accountable. Okay, even false prophets speak a word. Okay, spiritual filter, divine interception, truth through illusion. Okay, so not every messenger is pure, but spirit can speak through anything to reach you. Don't focus on the source, feel the resonance. Okay, so sometimes you might read something from somebody that, like, it could be spam, like it could be something that is sent to you, like the spammy, like really it could be spam. Like it could be something commenting on your page, and you know something about, you read it, like even though you knew it was spam, you felt led to read it, and you read it, and something about what was said in there, it hit you, like it made sense, maybe even made you want to take a double take and click on it, follow the link or whatever. But like spirit just wanted you to take the message from that. They didn't want you to, you know, go through with any kind of spam or scam or anything like that. So like just take guidance from wherever, like not taking it from wherever, like be careful of the guidance that you take. But like when something resonates to you, like, you know, take it for what it is. We got partnering with apprehension, coexisting with fear, mindful awareness, and sacred courage. Apprehension doesn't mean stop. Walk with it. Let it witness your courage. So, like I said, this could be something that you are hesitating doing, okay? Whether it's your anxiety, you know, fear, or of whatever. Because the Miss Robinson kept popping up. But it's okay to feel some type of way about doing something new, or, you know, doing something out of your comfort zone. But don't allow the fear or the anxiety to stop you, you know. Acknowledge that it's there. Like, I'm fearful of filing this paperwork right now because I'm scared of, you know, like for my instance, like I drug my feet on filing child support because I didn't want my son to be treated any kind of way because of an action I took. But I also could not let my son suffer financially. Like I could not take care of everything on my own. So that's just something I had to, you know, face. And, you know, when it boiled down to when they got the paperwork, yeah, they were upset about it. But, you know, it wasn't as bad as I thought, you know. Okay. And we got still standing, still sanctified, resilient faith, spiritually unfazed. Stay through attacks, you through prayers. You didn't flinch, you fortified. So this is someone that threw, you know, work at you, threw bad words at you, threw, you know, something at you to, you know, cause you harm, or, you know, cause you to stay stagnant, something like that. But you already knew this person was throwing work at you. You knew they was talking bad on your name. You know, it was something you couldn't ignore. But like I said, you are sanctified. You talk to your spirit guides daily. So like, even though if you couldn't name it, put your finger on it, you know, go to the altar and call them out, cut the cord. Like you're so connected with source right now Like, you are protected, so it's no need to, you know, fall victim to something that's keeping you apprehensive, okay? And we have spiritual liability. Not everything you carry belongs to you or serve you. Burdens, obligation, roles, or contracts, you carry that harm, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't carry everything. Like, everything doesn't belong to you. Some, like, you got to hold people accountable for their things, okay? All right. And we got spiritual overconsumption at the bottom of the deck. So just make sure that you're not avoiding what it is that you need to do. Don't keep like looking for readings to tell you exactly what to do. Like, you know exactly what you need to do. So it's time to get to work, Aquarius. I know it took me a long time, so I'm not telling y'all that because I'm telling you that because Spirit telling me to tell y'all that. Okay, I'm not talking to y'all like I got it all figured out. Because, like I said, I only read for placements where they align with me. So, like I said, we learning these same lessons. Like, our timelines may be a little different, but, you know, Spirit has said these same things to me. And, you know, my people that are for me. And, you know my heart. You know I'm not judging you at all. You know, I've been through this, and I'm going through this. Okay? So, like, do not feel any type of way, baby, because I'm telling you, like, we had story time. Our stories will probably be so similar. The only thing different is the characters, okay? But let's see who this message is for, who it's about. And we're going to close this out for you, Aquarius. But yeah, the next 7 days, yeah, you got to do what's for you. Like, don't try to do it all on your own, Aquarius. Go out there and get what's owed to you, all right? Justice and Hoodoo Tarot is about doing something just for you. Doing something to ensure karma on your end, okay? All right, let's get who this is, who it's for. And we're going to close it out. Ooh, that coffee is so good. I have, look, I got Aquarius Sun coming out soon. So Aquarius Sun, the letter L could be significant. Alright, who is this reading for? Who's it about? A Gemini could also be significant. Alright. His family is not yours. Okay, this comes out a lot for y'all. So, you know, don't confide in their family trying to get them to make their family member do right, because like I said, they are just a listening ear. They're their family. They're not enforcing what it is that you're saying. Yeah, they might say you're right and agree with everything that you're saying, but they don't have the kind of they not repping for you like they saying they are. Like, they not out here putting belt to ass to their, you know, child and letting them know that they moving dirty or moving wrong. They're not doing that, okay? And I say that, and we got under the table that popped out. So we got a Taurus, could be significant. The letter H could be significant. Someone could be a third generation. Someone could be doing some kind of probation. You could have took it a step further with this one. I told y'all I'm forgetting some twin flame energy in here. Got green eyes. The letter R could be significant. Something about HR could be significant. Someone could be on the cusp of beauty. That could be your twin flame. And the Pisces could be significant. All right, tell us about who this reading is for. All right, something about HR. Because I did say that could be significant. Someone could have an Aquarius moon as well. Probation violation. Someone could have 2 full-time jobs. Someone could be a bully. October Libra could be significant. The letter B could be significant. A beach trip could be significant. You're not barren, okay? So If you feel like you're barren, you're not. You're just with someone that you're not meant to have kids with. Okay. Aquarius, BHR. Okay. All right. Let's get this last little dick over here. All right. What's this message for Aquarius? Okay. Something about unexpected screenshots could be significant. Who is this for? Mama's, okay, somebody could be a mama's boy. Yeah, that's the image I was getting. Like, if their family isn't yours, like, if you go talk to their mama, like, their mama might sit there and, you know, talk shit about them with you, you know? Talk their shit. But I'm telling you, they is not passing the word on or putting built their ass. They not. They not speaking up for their grandchild. They're not. They not. They just ain't. Okay? We got the letter X. So BXHR could be significant. The month of March could be significant. We did have Pisces come out. All right. We also have connect with your spirit, baby. I don't know if I'm being led to start doing sign-specific spirit baby messages, but, you know, like 3 out of 4 of my signs, something about spirit baby has come out. And I was going to say something about it when You're Not Barren came out to get a message for you. But now I'm really going to pull a message on what it is you need to know from your spirit baby. Okay? Alright, y'all. I just had to pause it for a second because my son is in there playing that game and it's so loud. Okay. Alright, where we got going? Oh, spirit baby. Yay! Let's do it. Alright. Okay, for my spirit baby who is talking to their Aquarius parents, they are not barren, and you want them to connect to you. Why? Why do you want this parent to connect to you? What do you want to say? What do you want to say to your parent at this time to let them know that they're not barren, and why the urgency to connect with them? What's going on? What is it that you want this parent to know? Okay, you healed me so much in my short life, so you could have had like an ectopic pregnancy, a stillbirth, or something like that. Or maybe even your child was born and they didn't, you know, live a long time. And they want you to know that you healed them so much in their short life. Okay. Yeah, multiple miscarriages. Yeah, so you could have had multiple miscarriages in the past. But your baby wants you to know that you healed them so much in their past life. All right. They want you to read the Bible to them. All right. They're loving you and their dad right now. All right. And they want you to start doing some chants. Okay. And like for some of you, it could have been stillbirths, as I was saying. It could have been a stillbirth that you had, and they want you to give them constant reassurance. They need constant reassurance. So, like I said, if you feel like you're barren and like this is just a baby that needs constant reassurance, and it could be because they're not ready for their karma yet. Okay, all right. So give them a little grace. They love you. They're loving you and their dad right now. They want you to start reading the Bible to them. You know, start saying some chants. But that's what I have for y'all for my little spirit baby section. I'm trying not to take up Aquarius whole reading. Yeah, we will tap back in with my spirit babies later. I have y'all are up next, so I'm trying to, you know, get myself together. But I will talk to y'all later. Bye.